Great. Okay, so everyone should have confirmed that their KYC and 2FA already approved. If not, you can continue to, I encourage you to watch this anyway, and while you are getting those settings completed, at least you understand what the GS Lifestyle is all about and how to purchase either a starter card and or a physical card. So now that we've gone through the approval, the first thing you want to do is to verify that your country and or state is on the approval list. And so the way to do that is to tap on under GS Lifestyle, tap under countries listed. And in that list, you're going to see in the United States, which states are not available at this time. Again, this is a screenshot as of 3/21. So I would encourage you that if your state is listed here, you're not yet ready authorized to approve. Purchase the GS Lifestyle card. However, please continue to check the list for updates. So if you are good to go, then the next thing you want to do is decide which card you want to choose. The first part of that choice is they have different prices based on your member, whether you're a basic member or premium member or a non-member. And the way you can purchase the card is either a one-time or a monthly fee. So look at that over. And then the other thing is once you click on GS Lifestyle cards, you will be given a pop-up just to let you know that a KYC verification as well as 2FA is also going to be required for this card. The purpose of that is you're going to be transacting off of this card, buying coins and withdrawing them and moving them over. Anytime you have to withdraw funds and move them to another address will always require a KYC on that platform in addition to a 2FA. So we'll go through that process of how to upload and your 2FA and your KYC. The other thing is, as you scroll down, there's 5 card options. And in this selection, there is a starter card for $10, a basic aluminum, stainless steel, and gold-plated cards. Each of the cards provide you different types of benefits. So please, again, review these different benefits and make the choice that fits what your needs are. What I'm going to go through today is how to activate a starter card. A lot of the things that I'm going to be sharing are the same things you would do for a physical card. A starter card is an electronic card. It's not a physical card. However, you can add USD and BTC Bitcoin on this card. Great opportunity, and I'll talk about some of the advantages of that. Also to take note is what this card doesn't give you relative to the physical card. So pay attention to that. Just so you are aware of what you get with the starter card for $10 versus the physical cards. So once you decided which card you want, whether it's a starter or a physical, you're going to click Order Now. And we're going to go through the starter registration process. It's the same as a physical card registration, but in particularly the starter card, some great news about the starter card. It used to be a limit of 200 Bitcoin, and they upped it up to 2,000 Bitcoins. The value in that is this allows you an alternative to buying your coins using the starter card versus Cash App, Coinbase, or crypto.com. So this is a platform where you can purchase your cards and not have to worry about using Cash App. However, if your state is not yet approved, I would encourage you to continue to use Cash App until your state is on the approval list. So for $10, you get a electronic wallet with a limit of 2,000 crypto. And when you say confirm, please take note that your purchase of this card, your $10 payment will be made on the GS Lifestyle back office, not your GS Partners back office. However, if you choose a physical card, any one of these physical cards, you will be able to purchase them from the GS Partners back office, at which time when you say, yes, I want to register, order this particular card, a pop-up will come up to say, do you want to use Bitcoins or Ethereum? You're going to confirm. They'll give you your typical confirmation of how many coins was taken out of your GS Partners account. You will say, okay, and then you will get a confirmation that you are subscribed. Then the next step is whether you're purchasing the physical card or the starter card, you will be directed to fill out this form. This form is collecting information about who you are. And so you want to make sure it's accurate and it reflects your state issued ID. Where you see a red asterisk next to a field, these are required fields. So make sure you are careful in entering the information accurately, because if it's entered incorrectly, it will prevent you from verifying who you are before you can use the card. So this is a place where you just take your time and double check. You want to enter the email, create a new password and confirm that password, and enter your first and last name as it appears on your state issued ID. Identify which country you live in, your birth date, and where you have a phone number. Please pay attention to the country code. I made the mistake of not entering that, and it delayed my ability to use the card. I had to get that corrected. So you're going to tap on this country code and a drop-down list will come up, allowing you to select the country that you live in. And in this case, it's USA 1. It'll auto-populate here, so you want to confirm that's what it says. And then you enter your mobile number with your area code. You will enter your zip code, city, address, and then you would also make sure that your social security number and the state you live in, are required fields for US citizens only. In the state, they will, if you enter the state and it's not on the validation list, you will not be able to get this card. So again, to recap, make sure that you're taking your time to enter your information as accurately as possible before you click register, because everything in this form is what they're going to be using to verify your identity. Then the next thing to do is now that you're registered, you're going to tap on login to GS Lifestyle from the GS Lifestyle tab. If you don't mind, I hear some static, if you can place yourself on mute, and then if you have a question, just feel free to unmute. Thank you. So from your GS Partners, you're going to click on Lifestyle, and then you're going to click on Login GS Lifestyle, and then you'll be given you're directed to a new URL that is your login screen. You're going to enter the email that you registered with, and you're going to enter that password that you entered with your registration. Now, can that email and password be the same as your GS Partners password and email? Absolutely. But if it isn't, please write it down and store it in a safe location. Then you're going to click Login. This is where you're going to now be presented to pay for the starter card. So it's going to automatically have the $10 pre-populated in the starter subscription. It's a one-time fee. It's going to ask you to enter your credit card or debit card information to pay for that $10. You have the option to save that card for future use. And then after they process your card, you're going to be letting you know that you need to complete your KYCs, your Know Your Customer document. You're going to upload your ID so that they can verify who you are. After you enter your card number, you're going to tap on Continue. Then you're going to receive a confirmation to verify this payment for $10, and they're going to send you a secret code that you enter in here in this field, and then you click submit. So check your email and or text, and if your email, if it goes to your junk folder, just verify that it's not there. Then once they have confirmed your $10 payment, they'll give you a confirmation of that payment. And as they're processing it and verifying the information against your payment, against your application, they're just asking you, it might take a couple of minutes. Once that is complete, then you will be presented to submit your KYCs. You must complete your KYCs within the first 30 days, the calendar days from the date of your subscription. So if you subscribe today, you have 30 days from today's date to submit your KYC. So you are asked to choose what state you live in and select which ID type you want to use to upload your KYC. You can use a passport, you can use a driver's license, or an identity card. So I'm going to go through how to use a driver's license, but it'll be the same for an identity card as well as passport. So you want to make sure your driver's license is not expired also. So there are 3 ways to upload your documents. One is to take a copy, take a photo of the front of your ID, the back, and a selfie, and then upload them to your PC file folder. The other is to scan your ID front and back and selfie using the camera on your PC or laptop. And the third option is to take a copy, take a photo and of your ID front back and email that information to support@gslifestylecard.com. So they give you a lot of more flexibility in how to upload and submit your KYCs. So I'm going to go through option B, but I'm going to give you some tips for option A. Option A, this is the way I would do it, but there are so many ways to get your information onto your laptop. But if you have a phone, this is suggesting that these are just some things, some tips on how to use your Android and or iOS to take a picture of this information and then tap on upload, email the pictures to yourself. Make sure you're considerate of the file size because there is a 5 megabyte file size of uploading these documents on GS Lifestyle. You're going to save them to these files onto your hard drive into your photos library. And then at the time they're asking you to upload, you have the choice to upload them from your file. So this is just a way for you to do it in that option. But we're going to go through how to take advantage of the camera on your laptop and or PC to upload your documents. So from the submit driver's license prompt, you're going to select take photo. You also have the option to submit them through your mobile device. So it always tells you what they're going to do, and you'll get a button to start so you can get situated in making sure that you're positioning your information in front of the camera. But here's some tips about what's a good example and what's a bad example. A good example is to make sure there's enough light in the room, that the color is reflected appropriately, and that you can clearly see the name, the date of your birth, all that information on your ID is clearly readable. If you can read it, they can read it. If it's blurry or it's too dark, your KYCs will be rejected and they'll ask you to retake it again. So you're now going to get your driver's license, make sure it's in the front, and you're going to tap on start. Once you tap on start, a camera lens will open up with the frame. You take your ID, and wherever your camera lens is on your laptop or PC, you're going to position your ID within that frame. And if you can read it, they can read it. So if this is clearly, I can read this, then it looks good. You will tap on the camera icon, and then it'll take a snapshot of the photo front. If you then it's going to ask you, okay, turn over the driver's license back. And if you turn it over and click start when you're ready, you're going to, again, the camera lens will open up with the frame. You're going to take your license and do your best at positioning it in that frame. And if you can read it, they can read it, and snap. Tap on the camera icon. Then they're going to present you a picture of what they took. And if you can read it, and if it's clear, the front and back, then you can go ahead and click confirm. If it is not readable, then they give you the option to retake the photo front and back again. So if we click confirm, they're going to do an initial validation to make sure that what they expect to see is actually what they see. And if they see that you took a picture of the front and you did a selfie, they're going to ask you to please try again, because what you just submitted is deemed invalid. So you just click try again, and you have the option to do it here. Catch the problem before you complete the process. So now the last step is to take a selfie in front of, and using your PC camera or laptop. You're going to, it's going to say you're going to see an oval frame. So you're going to place your face in that frame and click start to continue. Once you click start, the frame lens opens up on your laptop where you can actually see yourself. And it's going to say, please frame your face in this small oval, then the big oval. So you're going to see yourself in the frame. It looks good. And you're going to say, tap, I'm ready. Then you're going to see a series of prompts, and because it's now sensing you in the picture. The first thing it's going to ask you to do is to frame your face. And then it's going to say, hey, move closer. And so all you're going to do is lean closer to the lens while you're sitting down. And it's going to prompt you to say, hold steady. And so when you hold steady, it's going to take a final picture of you at that time, at which time, please direct your eyes directly in front of the lens. So the caution is, don't be looking down. If you see that you're looking down, you can always retake. Then once you are complete, you're going to get a notification saying waiting for verification approval. And then after a few seconds, it's going to say, many thanks. We have received your documents and they are under review. Not yet approved, but now they're going to be taking what you submitted as your KYC documents and compare it to your application in that intake form. And then they will send you a notification saying, like your KYC verification email from GS Lifestyle. We're happy to inform you that you've got your KYC. You also will get a notification if you did not pass your KYC, and they'll explain it's due to probably because the picture is blurry or they found some discrepancies, but they are very helpful in helping you get through these steps. So now that your KYC approved, you want to log back into your account and then save this as you want to save this account as your favorites, or bookmark this URL into your favorites. And as we're talking about URL browsers, Steve suggests that we make sure that we are using Google Chrome on your laptop and PC. So you want to make sure that Google Chrome is your default browser. And then if you're using any mobile device, you can continue to use Safari or Firefox. So we're going to log in using your email and password based on the registered email and password when you filled out the application for GS Lifestyle. When you after you log in, you're going to be presented with your back office menus. I'm just going to briefly go over these menus. On the dash, you have a dashboard, you have accounts, you have place for your cards, if you have a physical card, your crypto, e-wallets, your travel, concierge, and shopping, and then your instant rewards. On the dashboard, it's just a summary of your transaction history and your cards. The accounts will be where your e-wallets that has multiple currencies. So you can have a US currency, USD currency, as well as others. And this is where you're going to be loading your e-wallets using either a personal credit card or debit card. Your cards menu is where you manage your physical card, like your MasterCard debit card that you're going to get if that was the choice you chose. The same option is here is you can load and unload funds using your to your card, to your e-wallet, as well as from your e-wallet back to your card. Then you have a crypto menu. This is where you're going to purchase your crypto and place it on your crypto e-wallet, and you get all these different e-wallet options. Then you have travel, concierge, and shopping for physical card members. And then you have for physical card members, you have over 215 gift purchase cards options. Just like you go to a merchant where you're buying a gift card and you go to that merchant to load that card with dollar amount, that merchant is getting rewards or earning for that. Well, now you are the merchant of your own gift card. So when you purchase a card, load it up with funds, you also receive rewards. The power of this one card is just phenomenal because it's allowing you to load the card with funds using a personal credit card or debit card. You will be able to transfer, make payments, view, unload, buy, sell, send, and have your personal concierge in the event that you have any questions. So now that we have our account open, there's a couple of things you have to set up if you're a physical card member. So from the dashboard, this is considered your back office, and you're just going to click on the settings. And from the settings, they're going to want you to verify your email and mobile phone number, and then prompt you to start doing your 2FA. So I'm going to show you how to verify your email and phone number and go through the 2FA process, but please take note of the FAQ. Many of the steps that I'm sharing with you, I was able to read that FAQ and or call the concierge, and they were able to help me out. So it's a very user-friendly environment. I hope you find, like I find, that navigating in the back office is very intuitive and easy. So now we want to do is verify our email. So we're going to click verify. You're going to ask you to enter your registered email, and they're going to send you an email with a security code, and you're just going to enter that confirmation code in this field and click confirm. We're going to do the same thing for the mobile device. You're going to click verify the mobile number. They're going to send you an email confirmation with a hyperlink and ask you to enter that code, and you're going to click confirm. Now it's time for physical cards. If you have your physical card, this is how you activate that card. There's two things you want to do with this physical card is you want to activate it, and then you want to retrieve your PIN number so you can use the card to withdraw from any ATM. So the first step is to activate. So from the dashboard, you're going to click on cards. You're going to be presented with a menu where you will see activate. You're going to tap activate, and it's going to be asking you to enter the last 4 digits that appear on the back of your card. And then once you enter those digits, it'll say verify. You click verify. Then they're going to be prompting you to enter your password to activate after they send you an email. So then they send you an email to make sure that you're the person who is, holding this card, and they're going to give you a security code, and you'll just enter that and confirm. And then once everything is okay, you'll get your card has been activated successfully. Again, this is only for physical card members. Then for if you have a physical card, you're going to be asked to retrieve your PIN ID. The PIN ID is an auto-generated ID by GS Lifestyles. So you're going to go to your dashboard, you're going to go to your back office, click on cards, and you're going to see the details of your physical card. The front and on the back of the card will have all your account information on the back. Then you're going to tap on PIN. It's going to ask you to enter your password, your registered password for GS Lifestyle. And then you're going to click submit. As soon as you click submit, you will have 15 seconds to write down that PIN number and then memorize that PIN number or keep it in a safe location. So now that we have our card activated and we've activated the PIN so that we can go to any ATM to withdraw it, now it's time to do the last setting, which is enable your 2FA on your GS Lifestyle e-card and or physical card. You need this anytime you withdraw funds to deposit into another external wallet address like GS Partners. So you'll be presented with this menu. They're assuming that you either have Google or some other authenticator. And so we're going to go assuming you have Google Authenticator. So you want to open up your Google Authenticator and put it in scan mode so that you can then open up the scanner. You will be presented with your own unique QR code listed here. Once you scan this QR code, it'll automatically create a new entry, GS Lifestyle, it'll say GS Lifestyle email. And then it's going to give you a 6-digit code for you to enter here. And then once you confirm, you click on confirm, then you're good to go. And so just take note that when it asks for you to authenticate a withdrawal, make sure you're not using the GS Partners 2FA, you're using the new GS Lifestyle 6-digit code. So now it's time now that the wallet and the physical card is ready, we now are going to load money onto this e-wallet using a credit card or debit card, a personal debit card or credit card. So from the back office, you're going to click on accounts. When you click on accounts, you're going to see many wallets, US and other currency, currency wallets. And I'm just going to go through how to load your USD wallet. So you're going to tap on this wallet icon and you're going to be presented with a menu of options. You want to tap on top up. What top up is all about is you're adding funds to the e-wallet. And it's going to ask you, where do you want to add the funds from? The default will say crypto deposit. Well, you're going to tap that arrow down and select debit or credit. And then it's going to have an amount to load in USD, and you're going to enter an amount. And so you tap on that I have read and agreed to the credit wire transfers. And so you're going to have two options. You either can select the card that you said you saved earlier when you purchased the $10 card, or you can add a different card as long as that card has your information on it. So you can add a credit and or a debit card to your account and use it to load funds to your e-wallet. Once you load the e-wallet, you're going to get a confirmation of that load and you're going to click confirm. Now that I have my e-wallet ready with funded, this is how you buy Bitcoins, because when you buy Bitcoins, it's going to use the funds from your e-wallet. So you're going to tap on the crypto icon. You're going to tap, now you're going to see a e-wallet for Bitcoin. So you're going to tap on the Bitcoin and a menu will come up where you can buy, sell, send, or add other cryptocurrency wallets. In this scenario, we want to buy the coins. So we want to buy Bitcoins because we tapped on the Bitcoin icon. And in the amount field, you're going to enter the amount of coins you want to purchase. So you're going to enter that amount, and it also will tell you your available balance is from your e-wallet. So either you're going to tap on that and it'll auto-populate that $100 in the amount field of the USD, or you can tap it and edit that amount and send whatever you want. Once you enter the $100, it'll automatically convert those dollars, translate those dollars into Bitcoins, and you will accept the, read and accept the terms and conditions of this purchase, and then you're going to click on confirm. You should instantly see your Bitcoin e-wallet reflecting the purchase of those coins. Now, if it takes more than a minute, the tip is to log out and log back into the account, and then it should reflect that purchase. So now that we load our e-wallet to buy Bitcoins and we bought the Bitcoins, now it's time to send these coins to the GS Partners deposit address. So you're going to tap on the crypto because that's where your coins are. You're going to tap on the crypto menu, and instead of buy, you're going to tap on send. Sending is now going to say how many coins do you want to send and to where you want to send it. So here we are given the available balance, and you either can tap on that icon, it'll pre-populate all the coins in here. And when it does that, you want to take note that says, do you want to pay for the fees of sending these coins either from the sending amount, or do you want to toggle it off and take it out of my e-wallet? You have that option. The default will be to take it out of the sending amount. So you want to, because if you toggle it and say take it out of the e-wallet and you try and there's no funds on your e-wallet, it will tell you there's insufficient funds. So either you have the option to load more money on your e-wallet, or just say take the amount out of your sending amount. Then it's going to ask you what deposit address do you want to send these coins to? This is where you're going to go to your GS Partners account and go to financial and go to the deposit option and make sure the highlight says Bitcoin. And then you're going to copy that address and then paste it into the to address of your GS Lifestyle, in your GS Lifestyle. And so really just copy and paste. You want to take note that there's no spaces after this last character, because you will get an invalid address notification. Anytime you get an invalid address notification on any platform is highly likely due to deleting space before and or after the address. The beneficiary is your name, and your reference is similar to our GS Partners label, where you can label all your different transactions with any name. For example, purchasing BTC to GSP, something similar or short, or however you want to remember this transaction. It will keep a history of all your transactions. Once you accept the terms of this purchase, you will get, now you get a verification where you're going to be asked to enter your 2FA. So you're going to open up your Google Authenticator. Remember that you created a GS Lifestyle 6-digit code. You're going to read from that line and enter that 6-digit code here. Once you enter that code, you will and click on confirm. It will tell you that your transaction was successful and tell you to go back to the details. So now you will see a transaction. You will see it's very similar to GS Partners. It gives you a transaction log. It'll be saying it's pending. And then once it's finished pending, it will say confirmed. Once it's confirmed, you log on to your GS Partners GS Partners account to go into the deposit area, financial deposits. You will see a transaction saying the funds have been received. So that's everything to know about GS Lifestyle, how to purchase your starter, how to get it, how to complete the application, how to load your KYCs and set up your 2FAs, how to load your e-wallet using your personal debit or credit card, then use your e-wallet to buy Bitcoins, and then use those Bitcoins to send over to GS Partners. Are there any questions? Again, Steve will have this available. He's taking
Yes.
Yeah, he can make this available to you. So at which time you can follow the steps if you're not ready yet. But please, before you purchase the GS Lifestyle, and if it is available within your state, please make sure that your KYCs and 2FAs are already verified on GS Partners. Okay, Steve, I'll let you take it from there.